Hello and welcome to my daily devotional for Friday, the 6th of May. As we continue to look at shaking, our reading is taken from Matthew 24 and verses 16 to 20. Then the ones in Judea must flee to the mountains. The person on his roof must not come down to take the things from his house. And the person in the field must not go back to take his coat. But alas for those who are pregnant and to the ones breastfeeding in those days. You must pray that your escape should not happen in the winter or on a Sabbath. On the back of the door of a self-catering establishment that we stayed in was a notice informing us what we should do in case of a fire and where we should assemble. I imagine that this is the usual thing to do. It is important to know what to do when an emergency occurs or when disaster strikes. Jesus gives us a list of things that informs his disciples what to do when the abomination of desolation should strike. The simple answer was to get out of the city and not try to take anything with them. Much the same is happening in the Ukraine. A similar situation happened to Lot. The angels told Lot and his wife and family that they needed to get out of the city of Sodom because God was going to destroy it for its wickedness. You can read the story in Genesis chapter 19. It may be against our human nature to run away from trouble, yet millions have done so and continue to do so, which is why there are so many refugees. There comes a time when God tells us to flee from the impending shakings that bring doom and disaster, so that we can be saved from the anguish and torture that others may be planning to inflict. It is part of the shaking that is coming before the return of Jesus. And we know that at the moment there are many people facing persecution and they are fleeing from their homes and country. Let us pray for these people who become homeless and stateless through no fault of their own. Let us be encouraged to offer help where we can.